Welcome back to the Transition Times. This month we'll be covering some self-determination and advocacy resources to use with your students, discussing how annual IEP goals should help students make progress toward their measurable post-secondary goals, and highlighting a few resources to share with parents during IEP meetings. This month, we are highlighting some resources available to assess students' current level of self-determination skills and some free resources to teach students self-determination and advocacy skills. Self-determination is an important concept that refers to each person's ability to make choices and manage their own life. Most of our students need taught these skills to increase their self-determination. The first step is to assess where our students are currently at with their skills. We have a myriad of options for potential assessments that can be found on our website. They can be accessed by hovering over departments, clicking Transition Services, and then selecting the SKACD Transition Resources Google Drive folder link. Then select the Transition Assessments Curriculum folder, open the Google Sheets document, and scroll down to the self-determination in the assessment category. As you can see, you will find a plethora of self-determination options. The next step is to utilize a curriculum to teach our students what gaps they might have. We have several curriculums available to us also on the same sheet. They are accessed by clicking on the Lesson Plans Curriculum tab at the bottom of the page. The sixth question on the Indicator 13 checklist is related to annual goals. It asks, is there an annual IEP goal related to the student's transition service needs? Remember the difference between an annual IEP goal and measurable post-secondary goals. When we write annual IEP goals, we need to write them through a lens that allows us to think that if a student meets their annual IEP goal, they will be closer to obtaining their measurable post-secondary goals. We need to remember that annual IEP goals are located on the PLAF pages, while measurable post-secondary goals are located on the Coordinated Transition Services page within the IEP. It is also notable that an annual IEP goal should be accomplished within the next year, and a measurable post-secondary goal is to be accomplished after high school. This month's spotlight is on a few of the newer resources available to teachers, parents, and students on the SKACD website. There are two resources that I'd like to share with you all so you can share them with parents. You can access them by again going to the Transition Service page. The first is the Connecting with Community Resources document that provides a timeline of supports and how to access them. This document has resources available at all ages to students that we serve. It would be helpful to hand this out to parents at any IEP. The second document is the Parent Transition Resource Guide with SKACD specific information. This would be a helpful resource to share with parents when you conduct an IEP meeting for the first time when transition appears on the document. This document has resources available to parents with phone numbers, addresses, and web addresses so parents can access and read more about services available to their students. That's it for this month's Transition Times. See you all next month.